Welcome home.
What are you doing?
What were you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Why are you standing there?
So I've been waiting.
Why?
Why do you think?
Hi, buddy.
I think we both know where you were.
I was letting the dog out. Leash.
Well, the dog was here.
The neighbor's dog. I'm watching it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Like, I'm
doing this
literally
because
homeless.
you're a cheater. So go live with your mom. I don't care where you go.
I'm with my parents.
But you're not staying
I'm
with me.
with you.
No, you're not.
It's your responsibility. Why I just got an email.
I was waiting for you to tell me this.
It was 30 days till our lease ends. What happened? Like,
Nothing happened. I mean, I'm just moving.
we had still till the whole year.
Yeah, but I just decided I'm moving.
You're moving? Why didn't you tell me this before? Where are we going?
No. Not where are we going? Where am I going? You know?
Stop playing with me right now.
I'm not playing with you. So you think that you just want me to pay out the bills?
We have 30 days to get out. What is happening? I called them.
I'm ready. I already have another apartment.
It was all fine. What?
You're gonna leave and go somewhere else, and I'm gonna leave and go somewhere else.
I don't have nowhere else to go. Do you understand?
Oh, she's absolutely looking at jail time. Thankfully, he had a ring camera recording everything at his front door. This is exactly why you need to be extremely careful about who you allow into your life and your home. Getting involved with the wrong person and trying to walk away can sometimes turn into a serious nightmare. Always take the time to properly vet someone before giving them access to your home or your life.
What? Love you. Love you.
Come on, who's on this side?
I see what's happening.
Go ahead, hop in. What are you doing? It's raining. I'm coming on that side.
Hey, where are your headrests? Because that's not safe. They can be decapitated.
What are you talking about?
The headrests on your chairs.
They're not tall enough to reach over the top. What are you talking about? They're not even near the top. It's behind their head. Look at it. It's behind their head.
It's not behind their head.
The seat is behind their neck and their head.
Jamar, that is not safe. If you are to get in an accident, heaven forbid, my children could be decapitated.
Your children?
Yes. Put them all the way in the back then.
Hey.
Lesson from these guys: if you ever find yourself sharing custody with a narcissist, one of the smartest moves you can make is refusing to engage with their behavior. Trying to reason with someone who thrives on conflict often gets you nowhere. They aren't looking for a logical conversation, they are looking for attention, arguments, and more drama.
No one has a less equal position. However, when I practiced in the family court and then was later a judge in the family court, I found that that law was honored in the breach. Most judges and most psychologists that served the court always thought that the mother was better.
Throughout any courtroom right before Christmas, Thanksgiving, a big holiday, there's lawyers out there waiting to file these protective orders, restraining orders. They do it because it's a big gap of time that you can take with one allegation. This stops all of those games. It returns the resources to CPS, to the district attorney's office, to the court system. There is no fiscal note to this. When you return the child, you shall return the time. Now, courts, they take away your parental right on a precaution. They're not supposed to be able to do that. They violate your Fifth Amendment right for due process, your 14th Amendment right for care, custody, and control on a precaution. But if these people are going to keep playing these games, it lets them know that if you take my Christmas, you're going to return 2 Christmases in a row. If you take my Thanksgiving...
This situation seems to become more disturbing. Some people can go to shocking lengths when things turn ugly, and there appears to be no end to the damage they can cause. What makes it even more frustrating is seeing certain behavior defended or excused by society instead of being held accountable. At some point, actions need to have consequences, regardless of who is responsible.
18-year-old Bria Hardy, she was taken into custody here at the sheriff's office and charged with theft by deception. We're told her ex-boyfriend came up here in early December, told investigators that he believed that he was the victim of a scam perpetrated by Hardy, in which he had paid her over $7,000 in child support payments. She claimed to him that they had had a child together, a little baby, and that he was responsible for helping her to raise this baby, and even sent him photographs and everything else. Turns out in the investigation that the child was not his. Turns out that the child wasn't hers either. Belonged to somebody else. Well, investigators here are asking anyone who has information on this case or had any dealings with her before to contact them. As we said, fraudulently requesting child support payments from an ex is not necessarily anything new, but using somebody else's child to do it, even sending the photographs. So the Coweta County investigators want to make sure that there's nobody else out there. So if you have any information, they're asking you to call the Coweta County Sheriff's Office. And
when they get the idea that perhaps they may have just married the wrong girl. So for me, that day occurred about a week after my oldest daughter was born. Up until that time, we had had we had an excellent relationship. It was extraordinary. Could not have asked for anything more in a partnership. About a week or so after my daughter was born, she changed. She was no longer the woman that I knew. It's like I went to bed with one woman and woke up with another. And from that day forward, everything was different. In the beginning, life was good. Sex was good. Everything about it was good. Hey, guys, this way. Could not have asked for anything better, quite honestly. I remember talking to my best friend about it back when I was dating. She was living with me, my wife, before we got married. And he was telling me about all the horror stories of his marriage. And all I was thinking to myself was, man, you poor son of a bitch. You obviously picked poorly. You're not like
married men's lives when they start wondering whether they made the wrong choice in a partner. For me, that realization came roughly a week after my oldest daughter was born. Before that, our relationship had been more than good. It was genuinely incredible. We had an amazing partnership, and I honestly couldn't imagine asking for anything more. But about a week after my daughter arrived, something changed. She suddenly didn't seem like the woman I had known anymore. It felt as though I had gone to sleep beside one person and woke up next to someone completely different. From that moment on, our entire relationship began to change. At the beginning, everything seemed perfect. Our marriage was happy, our sex life was great, and life together felt exactly the way it should. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better relationship. I even remember talking about it with my best friend while I was still dating my future wife and she was living with me before we got married. He used to tell me all about the problems and horror stories he was dealing with in his own marriage. And back then, I remember thinking, man, you really chose the wrong woman. I felt completely different. I thought I had made the right decision and found the woman who was perfect for me. I was convinced I had chosen wisely.